Hello everyone, hopefully an okay editor 357 here today, and this is my face. Whether you like it or not, I certainly don't. And for today's video, we will be continuing on with our playthrough with the Battle Royale for Your Heart demo. And just a heads up, I'm actually playing an outdated version of the demo. There's been an update on their Kickstarter page, and they said they actually updated the demo. But my saves are on this one, and I don't know if I deleted this but kept the saves, they would transfer. So I'm just gonna be playing this version that I was given to a few days or a week early before release. But yeah, Battle Royale for Your Heart, the Kickstarter is still going on. Still hasn't reached its goal, but it's gotten a good amount of progress on its way there. So if you're interested at all in this Battle Royale romance visual novel, I'll leave a link to the Kickstarter in the description. And this is my first time using a webcam for playthroughs. School was starting, so I figured I needed a new webcam anyways. And so tell me, if for visual novels, bottom right is like the best place, or if I should do it in one of the other corners, or if the webcam itself should be bigger or smaller. I do think I need better lighting, and I'm going to work on that soon. But I think I'm prepared for today, because I brought my new weapon. This hanger that broke when I put my bulky leather jacket on it, which looking back on it was not a great idea. But now if that Sumi body pill tries to become sentient and kill me, well, I won't be able to hurt her because Sumi is an actual cinnamon roll and I could never hurt someone like that. But at least people will know that I was prepared. So good. But yeah, without further ado, let's get back into the video. Where last we left off our main character, he was about to face off a mysterious noise, I believe. It's been a couple weeks since I played. I've been busy with the whole existing thing, unfortunately. But now I'm ready to stop existing and play this game, because apparently you can only play this game when you don't exist, according to me. I'm gonna shut up now. Let's play the game. I stopped pacing. Wait a second, am I going crazy or is it louder? Oh, it's definitely louder. I must have done something to trigger the change. Let's see, I walked around the room a little. I shut my eyes very tightly and began to focus on the noise. I inch towards the door as the sound fades. I turned around, stepping closer to my previous position, and the twinkling grows louder. I continue until the sound is deafening. The only problem is that I don't see anything in the spot, only the roof above me and the floor beneath me.
Bad move.
Uh-oh. That wasn't me. All I hear is distinct utterance, low enough that I can miss it underneath the intense sparkling sound. That's my chest. Like a treasure chest, because I already got lifesavers, so I don't know what kind of treasure else we could need here, really. Chest. I repeat the word aloud. Is that what that noise was this whole time? A freaking chest? A freaking chest that could have guns for me to use? The steady breathing down my neck is a harsh reminder that I am not alone. My wandering mind freezes with an intense fear that runs through my body. Not gonna lie, I thought they meant chest like body part, but I guess that just goes to show where my mind is. Who cares about the freaking chest? This is a person behind me, threatening me. A person I didn't hear enter or leave the cabin I'm in. This same cabin that I found nothing but a few bullets in a freaking cupboard. I have no weapon and they might not either. If they do, though. A shiver runs down my spine at the clear realization that this person could shoot or stab me. I am minutes, no, probably seconds away from dying. It's all over unless I can talk my way out of this mess. We're gonna grab onto my lucky broken hanger here. My only choice is to surrender. I raise my arms above my chest slowly. See, we all got chests. I'm not pulling out a weapon, so don't shoot me. Au contraire. I don't know if this classifies as a weapon. Give me a good reason not to end you right now. Yeah, no, I really can't think of any. We are in a Battle Royale tournament. I am solo, so you're an opposing force. There is no good reason why you shouldn't be killing me right now. I gulped down some air. I don't think I'm telling her because I don't want to get eliminated first as an answer she'll accept. Honesty, man. Honesty. Well, you see, I made a mistake. It was an accident. My mistake was being born. Blabbering is not helping my case, but I'm nervous and can't stop talking, and I feel you there, my dude. I blabber when I am nervous as well. You're a new player, aren't you? Maybe we'll get spared out of pity. It's hard to concentrate on her voice. My palms begin to sweat. The barrel of a gun, or at least that's what it feels like, pushes into my back. Have you ever felt a gun before? What gives you that idea? I will tell you in a second, once I shut this stupid thing up. If you move even once, I will shoot you with no hesitation. I nod slowly, but I don't turn around. No sudden movements. A woman, decked out in holiday gear, walks in front of me. She's wearing a yellow and green sweater with fur on the cuffs. Her red Santa hat, scarf, and gloves all match, and while the outfit looks good, it's a little too festive. She looks out of place. It's never too late to celebrate Christmas. Screw off, dude. She should kill you. Who's going to tell her that there's still many months until December? On second thought, maybe no one should tell her because she might point a gun at them, like she did to me. Within seconds, the woman pulls an axe out of seemingly nowhere and aims it at the ceiling. She jumps up once to hit it. Glowing items fall to the ground. I'm just going to put this down now. This woman's movements are so natural, I'm kind of jealous. Imagine being able to pull a pickaxe out of thin air at a speed that makes it look almost completely normal. You doing some Minecraft stuff here? As the woman brings the axe down to her side, I get a good look at her stoic face. Santa definitely left coal in her stocking. Nice. Despite, or perhaps because of her strange getup, this woman seems familiar. Not many players would choose a flashy outfit, especially when Christmas is long since past. Maybe Christmas is her gimmick. This woman, I've seen her before. She's the one whose portrait I saw in the lobby. Her picture was next to Samurai Strikers on the leaderboard. She must be really amazing to be partnered up with him. The amazement quickly shifts to fear. If this woman is who I think she is the ability to take me out with her eyes closed. So why hasn't she? That's more than a little concerning. Is she waiting for her partner? That means Striker is here in this freaking swamp. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. I can't stand against Samurai Striker. There's absolutely no way I can take on the world champion on my own as a solo contender. But what would someone like him be doing all the way out here in the swamp? I know why I'm here, avoiding people. Man, imagine getting help from Samurai Striker just to be killed by him. Striker, well, that seems out of character for a big streamer. Everyone knows that coasting along out of sight isn't good for viewers. They want to see him fighting, and that action-packed showdown doesn't fit in this vast swamp. Plus, I would have noticed him gliding downwards alongside me, no? I was next to him in the sky not too long ago. I'm dazed for a moment, but my eyes quickly snap to the bright, sparkling items that have fallen to the floor. There's a gun, ammo, and a few pieces of wooden logs. If I can get to the weapon before this girl can stop me, I'll have a chance to stand up to her. What do I do? Ooh, I don't know. I am not confident enough in my skills, folks, to rush out. So I'm going to stay still and hope that by not being aggressive, she takes it easy on me. But I don't agree with your point. I mean, she's here, so obviously, you know, some people landed in the swamp. But yeah, I'm going to stay still. I remain completely still. I'm not sure if my hasty movements will be fruitful in earning me the gun, so I don't bother fighting. I'd bet money that this woman could kill me, and she promised she would if I move. When she kneels down and picks up the gun, her gaze strays away from my own. She knows I'm no threat. I don't know whether or not I should be offended. Just let it go, dude. I could totally do some damage. Probably. Sure. She whirls around to face me once she's happy with the extra gun in her inventory. She smiles slyly at me and saunters forward without a gun in her hand, but there's a menacing look in her eyes that tells me I'm not yet off the hook. So you're at least fundamentally smart, not a bot. A bot? Like a robot? I want to ask her what she means by that, but I don't have the willpower to move my lips. I don't want to be eliminated. Not now, it's too early. So you gotta start acting like a bot, dude. Just go like, beep boop. I'm the bot. No, I just let her toy with me like a cat pawing at a wounded mouse. Definitely an unskilled player, though. Okay, I get it. You don't have to rub it in. Ouch! Well, that's pretty rude. I'm not under level, but I'm definitely not unskilled. Okay, dude. You literally couldn't even, like, fall properly. I think she has a point. I don't utter a single word, so she lets out a disgruntled sigh. I don't know what she wants me to say or do with a gun in my face.
Get out of my lobby.
Damn. Well, alright then. Oh wait, what just happened? I barely have a chance to blink as she extends her right arm out and punches me directly in the face. Her hook had just enough force that I stumbled backwards, tripped on some overturned furniture, and fell straight to the floor. Graceful, dude. Her lobby? I don't quite understand what she means by that. There are a dozen different explanations for her obscure phrasing. The woman pauses, and within seconds a shotgun appears in her hands, looking very similar to the one that just fell from the treasure chest. But yeah, like, I didn't... Aren't lobbies, like, where you wait for games to start? I don't play a lot of Battle Royale games, so I don't get what she means by that. Is she going to use that thing on me? I don't have much time to indulge that nightmare. She trips over the same piece of furniture that I did just a moment earlier. The mystery woman doesn't topple over, though. She catches her balance and shoots a glare as I try to resist the urge to smile up at her. I wouldn't do it, dude. Two very long legs, decked in festive navy blue tights, trap my body in place. I can't move as this woman stands above me, legs pressed against my own. I struggle a bit to sit up, but I settle with laying down, face unobstructed by my tan hands. Up close, this woman is perhaps one of the most stunning women I've ever seen, with beautiful toffee eyes and stylish short hair. No, rather, I'm enraptured by the confidence I wish I could emulate. The nameless woman lands a hard kick into my side, but I barely have any space to move out of her way. I can't roll, only continue to gaze up at her and try not to tremble. She seems unimpressed. Well, at least, if I gotta go, I'll go looking at a beautiful woman. Talking about you, Sumi. If I have to die, I want to be looking at you, I guess. I don't know. Nothing makes sense anymore. I don't know what this woman is planning to do with me, and I'm at a loss for what to do next. The woman leans closer and places the tip of her gun to my head. A tag hangs from the bottom of the weapon and grazes my nose. What is that exactly? It looks like a classification system. How to figure out what this all means when there isn't a gun digging into my skin, if you get that chance. While I'm terrified at the prospect of dying, I'm not so convinced that she wants to go through with it. What's stopping her from pulling the trigger right now? Pity?
Shotgun.
My shotgun. But, I mean, yeah, it is your shotgun. You're holding it, huh? Her dialogue shortens as she loses her patience. Everyone I've met so far has been nice and welcoming to me, even though I know we're supposed to be enemies, and her attitude has been a stark contrast to their friendliness. This woman's sharp tongue stings as much as her left foot against my side. I doubt that. This woman isn't in it for the friendly competition. I'm just another point for her. All of this is a little disheartening. But then again, in war, when is your enemy ever your friend? When it's Christmas time and both sides stop to celebrate Christmas together is beautiful. I saw it in a Doctor Who episode once. The last one with the 12th Doctor. It's the end. Oh no, I hear a click from the barely visible shotgun. Maybe they're gonna pull M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong and she's actually gonna be talking to someone else. I don't know how this tournament handles the death of a contender. Is it supposed to hurt? Will I feel the blast as the bullet leaves the gun and enters my body? Is a shot to the head at this range as lethal as it would be outside of the competition? I'm scared, but not too scared to let the feeling overtake me. The minute I think of the uneasiness in my gut, I know it'll all be over. My composure. That's held together by a few jokes and a small smile will crumble. And there's my Tinder profile bio, everyone. My composure that is held together by a few jokes and false smile. It's a little late to start be thinking about like the consequences of death here, buddy. I won't die with dignity. I will die with the despair of not being able to move forward in the competition. I have a feeling I'm just gonna die. The low feminine grunt is what I hear first. Then more loud noises follow, like someone stacking boxes on top of each other. The mystery woman is no longer pressing her gun into my forehead. She staggered a few feet back, an expression of pain decorating her previously stoic features. She clutches her right shoulder, her weapon now hanging limply at her side. It all happens so quickly that it doesn't fully register in my head. Not at first. Midnight! My boy Midnight! Midnight? I hear his raspy low growl, but I don't see him. I don't have much time to react, though, because the mystery woman has recovered. Her gaze is behind me? I realize that Midnight must be behind me, trying to help. The woman snarls. She'll shoot me if I move forward, but her focus is trained behind me. I don't have an opening, nor do I have a weapon. The woman flinches again, her anger rising. This time I see the small bullet zip past me like a spark of lightning. You gotta run. This thing doesn't do much damage. Run where? There's panic in my voice. I'm caught in the middle of a gunfight. Push forward towards the cabin door. I'll cover you. You'll do no such. Ow! She's hit again by another one of Midnight's bullets. Her anger dissipates into disbelief as she begins to mumble. Yo, our boy! We did a good thing. We made an ally, people. I'm so happy. I did not see that coming. I just totally thought I locked myself into a bad end or something. Your aim. I don't say there to think about her solemn attitude and less than swift movements. I have to move forward. There's no way that Samurai Striker's partner would let something like a few gunshots deter her. Yeah, when has guns ever stopped anybody? It's pretty good, huh? While the woman is distracted, I take the opportunity to barrel towards her. I aim for her injured shoulder, and though I barely miss it, I'm unable to stumble away. She seems to know that I'm not the threat here and lets me go. Yeah, let's tag team. We can beat her together. I rush towards the door without much more thought than a thought of my survival. I'm so intense that I can't speak. As the brightness of the sunlight outside of the cabin cascades onto my skin, I realize I have a tough choice to make. I can travel further into the swamp and try to find a weapon to help Midnight and run the risk of running into Striker himself, or I can run. Run far, far away from Midnight, the man who isn't my partner but totally tried and most definitely succeeded in saving my life. What should I do? We're helping Midnight. I don't even care if this makes me die early. I'm not leaving him. I bet you if I tried to grab the gun from her earlier, I bet I would have died and I wouldn't have gotten the chance to see this. So, we're helping Midnight. By making this choice, you will no longer... Oh, the system's telling me this. By making this choice, you will no longer be able to romance Holly Day or Samurai Striker. Are you sure you'd like to move forward with this choice? Yes. Bros before females. Bros before gardening tools. Are you sure you'd like to move forward? Yes. Thank you for checking those, system. We'll go down another route, don't worry. I'm sure I won't last long. There's no doubt in my mind. I have to help Midnight. He saved my life. I need to make my move now before he gets eliminated. I like that it actually warns you. That's pretty cool. Oh, thanks for playing. The full version's coming soon. Oh, what a cliffhanger, guys. You can't do that to me. Oh, no. Oh, dang it, guys. Follow at Battle Royale for Your Heart and Legend X Games on Twitter for more information about the Kickstarter and full credits. I highly recommend doing that. I will leave a link to those wonderful Twitter pages in the description. See you soon. Alright, well that's it for this video. Not because this is a visual novel where you get to make lots of choices. So, I'm curious. Actually, let's go back to run. I wonder if it'll extend or it's just this is like the cutoff point. By making this choice, you will no longer be able to romance Midnight. Are you sure you'd like to move forward with this choice? And that is the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life. But yes, I am positive. I don't know why Midnight left an opening for me, but I need to leave while I still can, even if that leaves me weaponless. I'm only sorry I can't return the favor and save Midnight, but I'm sure he'll understand. He made the decision to jump in, not me. Well, it was his decision. Thanks for playing. Full version. Follow. Yeah, see you soon. Alright. I think for the rest of this video, I'm just going to play the backwards game where I'm just going to keep going backwards in choices and seeing what will lead me to which paths. I think that's the best way of going about this. So here, I'm going to rush for the gun. I have to rush for the gun. I don't like the idea of the stranger having something in her possession that can harm me, especially when I don't have anything I can use to fight back. It's a risk, but even I know that playing it safe all the time keeps you stagnant. You can't grow. It can keep you alive. I understand that argument, but it won't help me take out an opponent. I might be generalizing things in my jumbled up thoughts as the adrenaline pumps through my veins. All I know is that this girl, Striker's partner, is scary, and I have to try to beat her. Yeah, beat the scary lady. She can't win. I can't let her win. I wonder if Midnight will still help us, or we're going to meet a premature end. I rush forward and make a dive for the gun, but as I reach out to grab it, my hand slams straight to the ground. I feel around for the gun and ammo, but they're gone. What? The gun was here a second ago. I saw it with my own eyes. What happened? I hear a gunshot whiz past my head. I pull my arms over my head to block my ears and my face from the impact. I made a mistake. A big mistake. My back is pressed against the floor, knees up to my chin and face covered. I'm sure I look pathetic to this woman, not just to the woman, to everyone. I can't help it. I can't help it if I'm terrified. This is not the pregame lobby. If I get hit by a bullet, I could die. You really thought that was a good idea? I see a shadow towering above me and feel a light pressure on my leg. The intimidating woman kicks me. Yes? Stick true with your guns till the end. The only guns we got. I'm gonna stick to the hanger. My answer is muffled as I mumble into my arms. I feel foolish for thinking I could ever outsmart someone good enough to be partnered up with Samurai Striker. I still don't know where the gun went, and this lady is taunting me. She knows she can end my time in the tournament with barely any effort, but she's not shooting. She's kind or pitying, which can only mean one of two things. She's enjoying this game of cat and mouse, or she's not actually planning to kill me. I can only pray it's the latter. I don't know, man. Maybe she just likes Tom and Jerry, cat and mouse. Get up, or I'm going to shoot you.
I want this.
All right. Like you did the first... Dude. Shut up. Honestly, this would be me in this situation. I don't know when to keep my mouth shut, but like... Bruh. Like you did the first time? The snarky remark rolls off my tongue before I can help it. Alright, at least he knows it's a mistake. Probably not my best move, but I saw an opportunity and I took it. If I'm going to die anyway, I might as well do it while having a laugh, and I actually respect that. You think that's funny? Honestly, a little bit. A little funny. You're in no position to be making jokes. Two very long legs decked in nice faded blue tights wrapping my body in place. I can't move as this woman stands above me, legs pressed against my own. I struggle a bit to sit up, but I settle with laying down, face unobstructed by my tan hands. I'm pretty sure this is the exact same dialogue from earlier, so, is there a skip option? Settings, title screen, auto forward, skip. So I guess we're about to find out if I've seen this dialogue before. Yeah. Because I'm assuming that wasn't just like a skip that forced unseen text. I'm assuming that's a skip that, like, you know, only skips red text. So let's just go to my history log, just make sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's more or less the same thing. All right, cool. Not that it really matters, but if we're going to end this prematurely, we're going to do it helping midnight. What happens if I hit no? You know, I figured, yeah. Alright, so cool. What was this? Cabin. Alright, in the trees. I wonder if we'll still run into Holly, or maybe Samurai Striker this time, or maybe just up in Midnight. Maybe Midnight's just tailing us, waiting to see if we get ourselves into trouble. I think I'm going to land farther in the swamp. The tree should act as a nice cover. I'll be able to remain hidden in case someone else has landed here with me. I really hope that I'm wrong, and it'll just be me. My first ever fight, I'd probably lose, and it would suck. Oh, especially because it would most likely be 2 versus 1. It's my own fault for going solo, but it's too late to complain. You have a secret ally. It's Midnight. Oh, that's a cool little area. I managed to slow down as I approached the tall trees near the rear of the swamp. Gliding down is almost effortless, like a feather floating from a bird's nest. When my feet touch the damp ground, I'm a little sad to be out of the air. But here I am, deep within a small alcove sheltered by trees. There's not much here, aside from some foliage, water, trees, and a small clearing in the center of it all. I take a step forward, careful not to let my legs touch the chilly water. Ugh, gross. Wet cargo pants. Hey, that is the name of my punk rock band. Copyrighted, you cannot take that. Now, if I were a weapon, where would I be? I instantly cover my mouth with both of my hands. I almost forgot that other people are in this competition, and someone might have glided down with me. Perhaps I asked the question out loud in hopes that the Battle Royale gods would grant me a boon. I just want something that shoots so that I could, at the very least, scare off any incoming attackers. That's not asking too much, right? Apparently not, because as I make my way through the area, my eyes land on a glowing white item shining behind some weeds. Some weed. It's midnight in an orb. This is definitely not a natural occurrence, not in the middle of an otherwise abysmal swamp. I'm not quite sure what this item is, but I asked for a favor and this happened, so it must be a sign, right? It has to be! My key to victory! It's a trap. I hastily approach the light, eager to see everything it has to offer. I know nothing is guaranteeing that what I'm approaching is a weapon or even anything useful at all, but I still want to see it. When I finally reach the item, I tear through the weeds. Several small pieces of logs begin to float in the water next to where the weeds once stood. What? I blink once, twice, 3 times, but they don't disappear. Where the heck did they come from? Ah, well, I'm much more interested in the shining light undisturbed by my sudden movements. As I inch towards the object in question, a sound hums in my ears, and the planks of wood are absorbed into me? Huh? Did they just... I pat my shirt like I'm trying to get animal hair off of it, but nothing falls out from the hem. What's going on? But time is not something I want to waste at the moment. And I don't think deciphering the mystery of the logs is important. You never know. Sometimes logs are important. like the backlog in the House of Fata Morgana when you go through the door. That's actually an illusion. You can find keys to that in the backlog. I'm reaching now. Okay. I would much rather grab the gun peeking out of its shoddy hiding place. Just as I'm about to pick up the gun, my hand hits the wet, slimy ground. I let out a tiny shriek. And that was a horrible shriek. I am so sorry for that. I let out a tiny shriek as the cold sensation crawls up my hand. What the hell is happening here? Where is everything going? I scrunch my face up in disgust and wipe my hand on my shirt. This is disgusting, and there's no shiny new gun to show for it. Lame. This reeks of some legend where everything the cursed main character touches vanishes without a trace, like a terrifying curse, like how Zara from Fairy Tail, everything he touches dies. Need some help? I hear a chuckle and freeze in my tracks. Okay, really? This is the absolute worst time for someone to be here. Please let it be midnight. Please let it be midnight. I have a feeling it's not. But was that like Minecrafty, referencey stuff, I'm assuming? I don't have the freaking gun that was right in front of me. Why the heck is someone landing in the swamp? You could ask yourself that question. I thought that this is where the noobs land. Maybe it's a better noob. No one should be out here. And yet, if I close my eyes, I can hear the labored breathing of an intruder. You can turn around and face me. Wait a second, is that who I think it is? I think it's Midnight. Oh no, it's Striker. Still, oh wait, but no, if they're on the same team, then I'm kind of screwed. Striker? I turned around slowly, arms raised in the air to let the man know I come in peace. It's actually a mirage. We're just gonna get headshotted. Oh, I know that voice. You're the one from the sky. Well, hello again. I take in a gulp of air. It can't really be Striker again, can it? What would he be doing out here in the swamp? I thought for sure he'd land somewhere like the city where there'd be way more action. I don't know what to expect. Does Striker see me as an enemy, or is the conversation going to remain friendly? It is a competition after all, and I wouldn't doubt if Striker attempts to eliminate all players they come across. Maybe his chat is going to take pity on you again? How should I respond to him? Say hello back, ask why he's out here, remain silent. We're going to say hello back. We're going to keep this as friendly as possible to see if we can get out of this without dying. So, why is there a save there? I don't know. Say hello back. Hello, Striker and chat. Can't forget about his chat. I wish I could open up his stream to see what they're saying about me. Good things, I hope. Oh, buddy, no. Striker looks towards the ground for a moment and then back at me with a chuckle. Chat says hey back. Well, most of them. Some of them are saying very not nice things about your mother. But, I mean, they're true. I'm just kidding. You mean I didn't impress all of them with my mad landing skills? Hey, getting my chat to like anything is tough. You gotta win them over. Yeah, my fans are the absolute worst. I'm talking to Samurai Striker, not anyone watching this video. I love you all. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, please. Welp. So, what now? Do we fight, or... why did I ask that? This is a battle royale competition. Of course we're supposed to fight. If we didn't, then we'd be considered teaming, like Midnight mentioned, right? Ha, good question. Normally I shoot on sight, but you are pathetic. A lump in my throat grows. Am I special? No, dude, you're not. You seem like you don't know how to play this game. I feel bad eliminating someone who doesn't stand a chance. Ouch. I mean, he has to die at some point. Might as well be by, like, a famous guy. Maybe he can get some sort of, like, wish fulfillment out of this. Ouch. Definitely not special, then. I get it. I'm a little clueless, but that doesn't mean I don't stand a chance. Okay, I don't stand a chance. At least, self-awareness is key. Against Striker. I might be able to fight other people and win. Probably not. Alright, guys. Jeez. Striker blows up into his hair, pushing a stray hair from his eye. Blows up into his hair, pushing a stray hair from his eye. He scratches his nose and then drops his hands to his side. Chat said I was being a little too harsh there. I didn't mean it in a rude way. You're just new, right? I've been playing since the beta. Fair? Yeah, I get it. So then, what to do with you? Chat, since you guys think I'm so mean, it's up to you. Burn him! I'm just being real. If I was on the chat, I'd probably be very mean and say kill him. But I'm not a nice person. You should not take after me. Striker reaches across his torso for the waistband of his gym shorts and pretends to pull a sword from its hilt. Decide this contender's fate. This is actually kind of terrifying that he just like lets him decide that. What if someone just snipes him from behind? Ah yes, Striker is a performer. With him referring to chat so often, how could I forget? Striker will do whatever his viewers want to keep them happy, but I don't know how well that bodes for me. I did not see that coming. Suddenly, a whistle cuts our conversation as something zooms past me and it hits Striker's shoulder. Startled, Striker lets out a cry and reaches for the area where he was shot, although there isn't any blood or wounds. It looks like as if he hadn't been shot at all. His cry must have been one of surprise, which is fair. Getting shot by any gun, whether real or fake, is surprising. Why did I think of your partner? I don't have a partner, which means that a complete other team is here. With both them and Striker to worry about, this doesn't look good. Dude, I hope you don't think I was tricking you. Mad respect, you helped me out. I promise this wasn't a trap. Striker raises both arms in front of him in surrender, shouting at the player who shot him. I wasn't going to shoot your partner. I come in peace. Striker turns to me slightly, still trying to maintain his gaze on the man shooting us. Hey, can you switch to team chat and tell your partner to stop shooting at me? Otherwise, I'll have to eliminate them because, well, I'm not really trying to lose. Wow, so he's still confident that he can take him on. But dude, you're gonna have to kill him at some point. You might as well do it now. See, I would totally switch to team chat if 1, I knew what that was, 2, if I knew how to access it, and 3, if I had an actual team to chat too. Striker must see the bewilderment on my face because he sighs. It's a private chat for only you and your teammate. By default, you load into proximity chat so you can talk to other players in the competition. Another shot whirls toward us, and I throw my arms up to my face for my cut. Oh my gosh, I cannot read today. I think it's because I'm trying to rush it. Let me read slowly. Another shot whirls towards us, and I throw my arms up to my face for cover. I hear a small crackling sound, followed by the sound of boxes being stacked on top of each other. What? A wooden wall magically appears in front of Striker and myself. Striker seems unperturbed by all this and continues to instruct me on how to tell my teammate to stop shooting him. Did he do that? Access the team channel by going to your menu. You know how to do that, right? Hold out your arm and... Another shot, but this time it hits the wall, which turns a light green color. Then another shot, which turns a green into yellow, and then another, making the wall completely disappear. Oh my gosh, is he gonna die? Nah. This is gonna be difficult then. I don't have enough materials for this. With the sound of boxes stacking, another wall is erected right in front of us. The other player shoots it until the wall turns green, yellow, and then vanishes. Back in the cabin, didn't I hear the sound of boxes stacking? It's over now, Striker. Tell your chat once and for all that you're the worst player this game has ever seen and you don't deserve crap. A man looking almost identical to me pokes out his head from behind a tree. We're literally twins. No, clones. My heartbeat races as I look at, well, myself. This is really freaking weird. I knew I wouldn't be the only new player, but I didn't think I'd run into my own twin. The man's voice sets the two of us apart. Well, not man. A boy's voice. He sounds like a child. Oh my word. Striker lowers his eyes at the new player and extends his arm out in front of him. A gun appears in his hand out of thin air. Striker pulls it up to his chest and aims. Please tell me that Snipes is not your partner. Suddenly, there's an edge to Striker's voice, and his relaxed stance has grown rigid. Snipes, whoever he is, seems fired up about Striker's existence in the tournament and cocks his gun again. I'm not sure what I did to get stuck in the middle of this feud, but I want out. Does he know, like, this person who hates him? Maybe he's just an angry fanboy. Or a failed streamer who didn't get as popular as he wanted to. You know, probably what I'll be in a few years. A failed YouTuber. Snipes. I don't know anyone by that name. A flash of anger dawns on Striker's face as his eyes turn downward and his nose scrunches up. His vibrant smile has turned into a thin-lined grimace. This always happens, even when my landing isn't planned. The child then digresses into shouting expletives. So we've got a young, angry simp is what I'm getting at. Is Holly the girl who is in all Christmas decoration? Like, deck the halls with tons of holly. So yeah, I'm just guessing this is a guy who doesn't like him. The equivalent to just like hating someone because he's popular. But he's simping for Holly, and because their partners in close, he's jealous. But this is perfectly indicative of how online chatting can go in online games, which is funny, even though I never play them, so I really shouldn't know. So, so many expletives. Is that okay for a stream to hear? All over this Holly, who I'm assuming is Striker's partner, the girl on the leaderboard with him in the lobby. Snipes Approach is it's so funny that like this grown man avatar just has a kid, saying has a kid inside him. It's not great wording. Snipes approaches us, his gaze and rifle still trained on Striker. It's almost as if I'm watching Striker stream, an outsider looking in. You're out of bullets by now, aren't you? You shot my walls down.
I have enough for a clean headshot.
His only Snipes lines completely voiced. Despite Snipes yelling at Striker, the streamer doesn't flinch. Instead, he cocks his own gun and raises it to be aimed at the man's forehead. I actually forget what Snipes just said. I have enough for a clean headshot. That's what he said. Okay. That's what he said. Funny. So do I. I stare at the two of them silently for a moment and let the moment wash over me. What is Snipes on about? I understand trying to eliminate a player to win the competition, but Snipes seems to want Striker to pay for being partnered with Holly? Is that it? The mind of a child on the internet is a complex one. I do like that we get to see our own avatar. I think that's really cool. Snipes recognizes my presence with a snarl. It's hard to take his squeaky voice seriously. I almost want to laugh out loud at his attempt to be menacing. Striker places his hand on his hip and places his hands on his hips and gazes at me. Starting with my military boots all the way up to my dark brown eyes, I'm uncomfortable with the way his blue eyes linger on my own. There are no more words passed between us, at least for a painful moment. I was about to handle that situation when you came barging in, Mr. Snipes. Striker looks at me again, but this time he's not examining me. He winks? A signal? Whatever it is, my nerves electrify. Yo, if we can team up to take him down, let's freaking do it. Chat, should we end this? The whole stream sniping thing is lame, right? Striker nods to the invisible chat and then shoots his gun. Oh dang, that was... wow. Within seconds, Snipes is gone. There's no yell of agony, no body hitting the ground, not even any blood. All that remains is Snipes' gun and some pieces of those tiny logs. Freaking savage, dude. A little terrifying. Just as I thought, he queued in alone. I'm speechless for a moment, but quickly find words with a shake of my head. What the heck did I just witness? That was a stream sniper who's been targeting me since I announced I'd be partnering with a lovely holiday for this tournament. What's a stream sniper? Someone who watches my stream to see where I'm landing so that they can follow and attack me. That's freaking lame. Oh, that's a really cheap way to win. Wow. Sounds like outright cheating. There's no place for it in a Battle Royale tournament, and I'm sorry that Striker has to deal with it. Apparently, it happens often. Can't people just let the man play? Yeah, you're telling me. Though I don't think Snipes does it to win. He's a kid who's obsessed with Holly. I don't reach her high standards, apparently. All of that is irrelevant. Chat was deciding what to do with you, and that Snipes is out of our way. Let's see. So if they tell us to freaking, like, kill us, they'll still do it. I like that. He seems like a cool guy. I like him. He's not like he's willing to, like, let us go despite having no real reason to do so. And he handled that situation with grace and ease. Oh, right. My fate was in the chat's hands. Just like that, we move on from Snipes' sudden elimination. Striker is grinning from ear to ear, and I'm still standing here as I've been the entire time. See, I don't actually want to eliminate you, but those are kind of the rules. Eliminate or be eliminated. Only one team wins. You know, all that good stuff. Striker, despite sounding conflicted, snaps his fingers. He stops when we lock eyes, then lifts an arm towards me as if he's going to ask for a handshake, but the motion is short-lived as he pulls back his right hand. Oh, but you haven't done anything malicious yet, and I don't think you're going to. Chat, what did we decide? Do we let our new friend go, or do you watch me cry on stream for eliminating them? I want to watch you cry, dude. I'm captivated by the friendly tone he uses to talk to his chat. It's endearing, as if they're all good friends. In a way, I suppose that's how it works. The people who come to talk to you every day become almost like family. Still, I see no contraption or menu for where he could be reading the chat. He simply talks to the air as if the people he's referring to are all made up in his mind and he needs to take his schizophrenia pill so they can disappear. I mean, as if he's referring to them are all gathered in front of him. As if the people he's referring to are all gathered in front of him. Okay, yeah, I think you guys are right. It's an almost unanimous decision. Kind of. He scratches his head and lets out a small chuckle. The message scrolled by so quickly that I kind of only read a handful of them, but they all seem to want me to spare you. A very good choice, guys. My chat knows what's up. He drops the decision like it's some kind of earth-shattering bomb. Towards the end of his little spiel about eliminating me, I suspect that the chat wouldn't be on my side. Oh, I suspected that the chat would be on my side. When I don't respond, he turns his head slightly to the side. So, I guess we part ways and get back to our teams now. Yeah, my imaginary team. In my case, I should leave to find more loot, because the next person I run into might not be as nice as Striker has been. Probably not. Even Holly was kind of brutal. Oh wait, before you go, sorry for telling you to go to team chat. That was a little awkward. I thought that Snipes might have been your partner and, well, yeah. Striker's voice trails off. Nothing to apologize for, dude. That's the natural assumption. Where has the well-spoken man gone as he fumbles over an apology? I wasn't offended by such a simple mistake. Striker landed here with a partner and I was alone. My partner could have been Snipes. It's not a big deal. Thank you for helping me and sparing my life. You're welcome. Now go. I won't be so nice the next time I see you. It is a competition after all. Someone else will kill me, dude. Don't worry. He lowers his arm as if he's going to shake my hand and then drops it to his side, clearly changing his mind again. Instead, he gives me a thumbs up and winks at me. I don't wink well. I'm confused by this last-minute switch and stumble over a response before finally offering a sheepish smile. Somehow I've managed to make myself look more foolish than I wanted, and all I can do is blush. His whole good guy superstar persona is winning me over. I can't believe it. Striker weaves at me before jogging off in the direction of the cabin. I decide to head backwards that way to loot the adjacent area. Hopefully I can do so without being noticed and make a quick and clean escape. I bound forward, just a few paces away from running at full speed. Seeing Striker up close and personal was an interesting experience. Some people never run into him during a match, and I managed to do it twice. How would you know? You never watch his streams. I can't harp on that situation, though. I need to move forward. I don't have any weapons on me. That's going to be a problem. My gaze lingers on the cabin for a moment, but I quickly decide against entering. Striker likely headed that way, and I can't forget about his partner. She's been unaccounted for. Good choice. Maybe finding a gun here is a bad idea. I'll lay low and try to stay hidden until I can locate a gun outside of the swamp. I begin to walk towards the exit of the swamp, closest to the left. Oh crap. I'm startled by the sound of a few bullets whizzing right past me. One of them slams into a tree, rattling the branches. That starts Strikers, and Snipes was eliminated instantly, so... My worst fear is coming true as I squeeze my eyes tightly. My first fight! I wonder if it's Ollie. Or Midnight. I can handle this. I can totally handle this. Please let me be able to handle it. My eyes snap open at the sound of more bullets, the fear of elimination growing stronger. The bullet spins in the air, this time hitting me square in the back. I stumble without losing my balance. I wait a few seconds for the pain to travel down my spine, but I don't feel any. Like, at all. So, bullets don't hurt. In that case, we're gonna Persona 3 it up in here. But they definitely damage you. As the bullet hit, my health was displayed for a moment, and a chunk whittled off of the full green bar. As the shots keep coming, the sound is drowned out by a sharp voice that I'm surprised to hear yet again. Holly, what the heck? Stop! I just told this player that they could leave without being shot at. Super unsportsmanlike. What the heck? I don't know whether to turn around and face Striker again or look for the woman who's shooting at me. Instead, I stand in place as another bullet is fired in my direction, but this one doesn't hit anywhere close to me. Footsteps grow louder as someone approaches me, but I'm still too frightened to move or investigate. My boy Samurai, thank you, dude. You didn't have to do that. It's a competition, Striker. Remember that. Yeah, but that doesn't mean we have to be jerks. We can let a beginner go just this once. Someone else will kill him. Besides, chat already decided this player would live, and you want to let them down? I hear what you and your chat are saying, but I fail to comprehend how that benefits us as a team anyway. Head in the game, hotshot. If she still killed me, that'd be pretty funny. I wonder if she's checking that chat, too. Maybe she just, wasn't up to date, so it was an honest mistake. Oh, I didn't even pay attention. My HP's down. I don't know how I didn't notice that. I turn around, slowly, coming face to face with a stunning woman dressed in holiday gear. Her festive tights, Christmas sweater, and Santa hat feel out of place in a battle royale. Yet so does Striker's athletic uniform. Together, the two of them look so mismatched and are talking as if they don't want to be near each other. At least I'm assuming that health went down. I think it was full the entire time, so when the bullets hit, it went down. Holly finally realizes that I'm listening in on the conversation and points her gun at me. Well, I'm right here and you were shooting at me. This has happened twice in the span of 10 minutes. Maybe I can talk my way out of the situation like I did with Striker. Crack a joke or remain silent. Alright. I think this is a good spot to leave off the video. I was thinking of wrapping up anyways. So everyone, it's either be a funny guy or try to remain silent. I have a feeling I'm going to be towards the end of this path anyways. Like in a minute, the demo is going to end. Maybe midnight will interrupt. Maybe I'll die. We will see. But I am really digging Battle Royale for Your Heart. Things definitely kicked up in intensity this episode. I had a lot of fun. It was great seeing Midnight again, him rescuing us. So great having Samurai Striker, talking with him some more. And Snipes, best boy Snipes. So yeah, thank you guys, everyone, so much for watching. Thank you again to Legend X Games for giving me the demo early so I could do some playthroughs. I know, obviously, you know, the demo is public now, but at least the first 2 videos came out beforehand, and this looks really great, guys. I'm looking forward to the full game. I've already donated to the Kickstarter. I highly recommend anyone watching this video to do so. If you're still not sure after seeing this video, you can download the demo yourself. Links to all the good stuff will be in the description. I think I've said that like 10 times now. So all that being said, thank you everyone so much for watching. This has been hopefully an OK Editor 357, and until the next video, see you guys. Actually, no, I gotta do that again. Until the next video, see you guys.